Hi, I'm Abby. I'm a blind crocheter. Enjoy the video.
Crochet along with a really enthusiastic looking Abby, who's in no way being forced to do this, because stayed here.
Yeah.
So this is another one where I pick a tutorial at random, and I attempt to describe it to Abby, who then crochets it. Yes.
It's been 50-50 so far.
Yeah, it has. Right. So here is Athena Jewels Quartz.
Okay.
100% acrylic. Here you go. And take
the wrapper off.
I just like to make life hard for you.
Yes,
obviously.
Oh, look at that. Is that how it's called?
Yeah.
Well, that's crapola, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Hang on. Hand out, please. There you go. And a size 4 hook.
Right then. Yeah, this yarn is not that great for staying together.
No.
What hook did you say it was?
Size 4.
4, okay.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, it is very tight.
Okay. Right. Magic ring and chain 2.
So, not magic ring for me, but magic ring for you if you want to do it as well. You could do it along with me if you want, and see if we get the same thing.
That'd be fun.
1, 2, 3. I can't do the magic ring, so I'm just doing chain 3 and joining it together. And you say chain 2?
Chain 2.
Which is a 1 and a 2.
Then 14 double crochet into the ring.
Yeah, let me start that again. Do chain 4. Do a bigger loop. Otherwise I'll not get 14 of them into that ring. So rewind and start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say 4 before I even finish 3. I usually do 3 to keep the hole smaller.
Okay.
But we've got 14 things to put in it, and
yeah,
if you need a big hole, and
that tends to be the way.
Double crochets, is
it? Chain 2.
Yeah, and then 14.
And then 14 double crochets into the ring.
I need silence.
Okay.
I'll pause it.
Okay, 14 double crochets into the hole.
If you stopped it, so.
We're back.
And 14. Almost 14. 14 double crochets.
Then join with a slip stitch.
It don't text me.
Then we pause.
We're at it.
Okay.
The end of that.
Yep.
Do I slip stitch?
Slip stitch to join, then chain 2.
Chain 2.
Then, oh my god. Then we pause again. You're popular. Whoop. Chain 2, then half double crochet in the next stitch.
Not the chain 2, so the next.
Not in the one
the chain
over.
2.
The one over from the chain 2.
Half double crochet, yes.
2 double crochet in the next stitch.
One and another one, which is 2. Yes.
Chain 7.
1, 2, 3, 4. This goddamn yarn. What's in my way? 5, 6, 7. Bear with me. 7, yes.
Then you're supposed to join with a slip stitch to the bottom of the chain.
Right. Okay.
To where you do the from to the bottom of the chain. So you create a loop.
To the first chain or to that?
To the stitch that
the stitch the chain is coming out of.
Yeah. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, you're not following a pattern. You're Following what she's doing.
I'm following what she's doing.
Yikes. How do you know what she's doing?
Because she's got some very vague instructions, but she's not
good
saying
luck.
she's not saying where stuff's putting in.
Right, okay.
So have you joined it at the
joined it at the
okay, then
the bottom of the
you've got
at the top of the half double crochet or the bottom of the half double crochet? Is it right before you start doing the chain, or the bottom of the stitch before you did the chain?
It looks right at the bottom of the chain.
Right, okay. I'll show you what I've got.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Okay, chain 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then you join with a slip stitch.
2.
To where you joined last time. But maybe you said you could do the top or the bottom of that half double crochet. You did the top one last time, didn't you? Yeah. It looks like you do the bottom one this time of that half double crochet, I think.
All right then. So we've got that. So we've got the tiny loop, and then we've got the big thing there.
Oh no.
So, well, not that then.
No, it must be
the same place as before.
The same place as before. Okay, yeah. Should point out, if this is the first time you've stumbled across this ridiculousness, I don't know how to crochet.
I think they noticed.
Yes. And yeah, and I don't think that I get enough credit for being able to describe it even as badly as I do.
No, you're not describing it. So it goes back into. Find that stitch now. Probably goes back into the bloody chain. Let's chain. Right, so we've got 2 little ears.
Yeah. And then you chain 2, and then you join with a slip stitch. But what you're doing, it looks like, the very first circle that you did, the 14 double crochets, and then the rest of it came off that. So if you go back down into where the circle was,
right,
into that, so 2 chains and join
into the initial ring.
Into the initial outer circle,
right,
the edge of it, not the center bit where the magic ring would be,
to the stitches that you've just done.
No. Let me.
Okay,
so you got your round bit here, haven't you?
Yes.
You want to be putting it there, into that.
It's what? I can't feel what you're doing.
Oh.
These are all double crochets.
Yeah.
Working off that first half double crochet off that round 2.
Yeah.
So to go back into
the initial double crochets. So you're going back down it.
Why don't I just moving on to the next stitch then?
Yes.
Why can't you just say the next stitch?
Oh, is that what you're supposed to say? Okay, join with the slip stitch.
Overcomplicating everything. Find where this next.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Slip stitch. The next stitch. No, that's not it. Find the next stitch. That one. It's hard to tell where that next stitch is. Can't figure it out. That was a half double crochet. Bear with. Difficult. That one must be that one. There.
No. Can I? It's right there at the base of the second part.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you know where you did the 14 crochets
Yes.
and then you did the initial,
The half double crochet.
yeah,
Yeah.
it goes in that.
In the bottom of it.
I know exactly where it is.
Well, you can't show me because
Okay,
I can't
feel
see it.
I know you can't.
And I can't
see
feel it because your fingers are in the way. Does it go into where the base of the half double crochet?
Yes. Where that same stitch you started from.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would go, you flipped in there and then carry on back down the ring doing 4 slip stitches into each of the next 4 stitches.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do, but I don't know. Do I go into the base of? I don't know why I'm trying to explain it because you don't know what I'm talking about. Do I go into the stitch that I've already worked in for the half double crochet?
Yes.
Not a clean stitch.
Not
Do I
a
go to a
clean
clean
stitch.
stitch that's already been used?
Yes.
I'm going to that base.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. I find it now. So that's very difficult because you think it's a stitch and it's not.
And then that should make you back onto that main ring.
Yes. Yes, I'm just trying to find where this stitch is actually coming from. I feel like it's there, but it feels like it's too big of a gap. So that's that.
Yes.
Right. And then I do 4 slip stitches.
And 4 slip stitches.
So if you just said base of the half double crochet,
Okay.
I would have known what you meant.
I don't crochet. I don't know terminology.
You need to learn. Isn't it fun? Right.
Next, have you done all the 4 stitches?
Yes.
Next, you do chain 3 and join with a slip stitch into the next stitch after the 4. So the 4th stitch, chain 3 into the next stitch.
Yeah. So, go with the slip stitch to the next stitch.
Okay, it says
Chain 3, and then join with a slip stitch.
What it's said, chain 3, then join with a slip stitch.
To what?
Let's have a look. It doesn't actually. Looks like it's back into that same stitch. Chain 3.
The base of the other stitch.
Base of the same stitch. So you've the stitch that you've chained 3 off. Go back, join the chain back into that same stitch with another slip stitch.
So I've got a tiny little thing like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Then
it just says slip stitches. Hang on. Slip stitches 1. Hang on, let me count how many she's doing. Slip stitches 1, 2. There's 2. Oh, slip stitches all the way back round to where you come off it again. To where it sort of blobs up again.
very technical. Seven, 8, 8. Do you know how many that was?
No, she didn't say. She just put a finger on it and swept her finger round. But the good news is,
it all the way back to there.
All the way back to the beginning of the lump thing. So you know where you had the slip stitch back down into. It's not that. It's the stitch before you came up with the half double crochet and then the chains and the loops. So you're meeting it all the way back round to where you started.
Yeah.
Without carrying on up where you went up. And then once you've got there, you cut it off and weave it in.
Okay. Tail in the way. So that.
Yes.
Right. Anybody know what that is? We cut it off and then I'll have a see if I can.
Okay.
Figure 8. Where's Mrs. Tweezers. Pliers.
Scissors.
Oh, cut my finger off then. Oh.
Sorry.
Scissors. Right. Not weaved in. Does it go that way up? Or have I got to guess?
You don't guess.
Let's see. It's a round thing with a little thing and 2 little things there. Anybody want to hazard a guess on what that thing is?
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
tell me. Some. I have absolutely no idea.
It's a bunny.
Balls.
No, bunny.
Balls of dollars. What kind of bunny is that? These are getting worse. I'm sorry. Who's doing these? How is that a bunny?
It is a bunny. See, that's its ears, 2 ears.
It's got 2 ears,
And a tail.
no legs, and it's got a fat belly.
Well, it's a fat bunny.
So fat that it's covered his feet up and his face.
No, he's got a face. That's what that half double crochet was.
That's its face.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
That's supposed to look like a rabbit.
Well, you're holding it funny, so of course it doesn't.
That's the right way around.
Let me put it on the table. Bless me.
Still think it looks like a rabbit.
It's kind of a bunny. Mm.
Does anybody think it looks like a rabbit? Pause.
It's kind of a bunny.
It's nothing.
Look.
It's not a bunny.
There's his tabs.
I can feel what you're saying it is.
Face.
It's just not it.
And his little tail.
I can see what it's supposed to be. It's just not. It's a very, very heavily pregnant rabbit.
Yeah.
Just giving birth and you can see the rabbit's ears.
So you seem decidedly unimpressed.
Not impressed at all.
Okay, we'll
If
do
you
it.
Depends. If it's something that's really, really basic for a child to do,
Yeah.
that's supposed to represent a rabbit,
Yes.
the easy thing, then I suppose it's fine, you know. But and if you've got a lot of imagination, I guess. Well, I'm not having it.
All right, fair enough. I will find another one
Please do.
that will challenge you properly.
I was talking about.
Still up there. I'm still uploading this bugger.
Yes, but it's
You are
not
unimpressed.
impressive.
Okay. Well, I do have another one, so we'll see how you do with that one.
Like I say, I don't know where it is. Well, I do know where it is. It's not. Now, like.
All right, next one coming up.